Greetings everyone, this is where we are. Here at Mackenzie Market where it all started. Alright, in 2020, stood right over there. And Frank Anthony was saying that we have to take this vaccine or else. And we'd lose so many privileges in society. There was nothing about the people's movement in mind, nothing but politics in mind. All it was about our seeking political office. It was about standing up for the rights of the people who couldn't speak for themselves. Out of that was born this, people standing together saying that we demand that elected officials and those who selected should be held accountable. And so we're here today just to reignite within us, spark within us again that fire that started on that day, when Guyanese were prepared to stand to say that we have a right to be treated with respect and dignity, honor, and high regard in our society. So we're here today to walk around just to meet people. It's not a case about we have to make ourselves known. I have some brothers with me here, like the highlighted these. We're known in Linden. This is not a case about people don't know who we are and what we've done. But we just came nonetheless to let you know that we're on the ground ready to engage in that which we consider to be the most important election in our history. For the first time we have a decision to make about whether you want your children to be safe and alive, and if anything should happen to them, if you want to see politicians who will cover it up, or want to see people who stand to ensure that justice is served. It's that serious with us. That's what this is about today. We receive the safety of our children. As I speak to you, there are 4 teenage girls missing within 3 weeks. And it seems as if this is just normal in our society, no big deal. Woman to bury her dog, she can't be found, it's just no problem. And so we're saying today that we are out on the ground, walking the ground here to demand what is right and demand what is best for us. So we'll be walking around. My brother, how are you, sir? All is well?
Yeah.
So just follow us as we traverse, meeting the brothers and stuff. Generally.
If I try here, you hang up on me. You know it's me.
And here we have a situation whereby you have market without even an ATM. Some simple things we're talking about. Basic infrastructure, economic infrastructure. All right, there's certain things that people have been asking for the longest while. And it's time for it to be delivered. We take it to see where the front is, to show the potential that Linden has. You travel in places like Holland and so on, Panama, where I was the other day. They make use of just about every waterway that they can to make it a tourist attraction. We have a beautiful river here. I mean, see if you have boardwalks and so on out front. Let's see what they have. Years have passed. Many have spoken about what has been done for Linden. That's what it's about. All right? So, we're here with the brothers. As I said, I like this amount of business. So, these are the guys that are right from these wonderful people. Good day.
Good day.
How are you?
Fighting it.
Fighting it. Well, we're on the same train then. We fighting.
That's the
All right? Keep it coming. How are you? Hey! Hey, love brother.
Mr. Williams.
You know Mr. Williams too?
You know me. Sure.
You know this man?
It's my son. How I know you?
Man, listen here. How are you? Good.
Well, Mom, I know the highlight time here again. Black. Yeah, King, how you do? Yes. Rastafari.
How we got it?
Aye.
Let's move in through, man.
Listen. This is the car that used to come and sit down with my brethren.
Yeah?
You know? Yeah.
Hey, man.
Best of all right.
The boxer? What? Yeah, soldier. Good. Yeah, I got you.
No, say.
No!
Because people are gold.
Yeah?
People are supposed to be wearing gold.
Correct.
We are the kind where we gold. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
We gotta fight, I see you watching me.
That's a big one, man.
You got a chair, man.
No, this is the barber, but you know,
Baba?
me and this guy.
I got your fade, man. Come here, don't copy the chair.
Yeah.
Tell me the place.
There's a barber, so I just take time off and come out with you, you know? Yeah.
There's a spot to get a fade. Give me the name like put the business out there, man.
Queen Classic.
Who?
Kings and Queen Classic.
Kings and Queen Classic. I hear the cut. But when you gotta get it done right, Kings and Queen Classic. There's a spot.
Right.
I need a fade.
Right.
A high top fade. You can bring it back. Brother, do well, man.
Yeah.
So remember, in the market, because
Right.
like I said, this is about development and progress all the way.
Yes,
all right?
Yes, man. Yes,
Linden
man.
for Lindeners,
Yes, man.
we got to develop ourselves. in
Yes,
this
man.
town.
Yes, man.
All right?
Somebody gotta fight, man.
Somebody got to
Yeah,
fight.
somebody got one.
All right? You want a comfortable market, a cool market?
Yeah.
That's this about.
Yes, man. Yes,
All right? You got to fight. That's
Everybody
about.
gotta do something. Everybody gotta fight. Everybody gotta do something.
Yeah, my brother. Yeah, man. One love. You got to get it right.
Brother,
Brother!
don't big. Respect all inside.
Respect,
You know
brother.
that.
Respect.
You know that.
Respect. Respect. Keep it up, man.
I did.
Love and harmony, this is about in this town. I don't fight nobody. How we got it, so? Yeah, man, respect.
Just love.
One love. Right?
Nothing more.
Time living us enjoy it, man.
People movement.
We gotta enjoy where we live.
People movement.
You got to enjoy where we live. This is born here, we come here, man. You gotta enjoy it. How you got it, too? How are ya? I am present. Yeah? No!
That's the way that.
You know this person? Man, you gotta show me this phone, man. Come give me a hug. I gotta hug this lady. You got me on the phone. Just like that. Yeah, we come to market today. Let you know that the action has started, for real. I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, we're here to make representation for everybody. Alright, your market should be comfortable. That's the main thing. Yeah.
Just in case you want to be a part of the people movements, you could register now. Let me know. Just your phone number and be there.
The action man. That's the action man right here. The highlighted make thing play. Alright. So the business is here. Let's capture some stores in the market so people can know where to come to get what. Alright? Got all the fragrances. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah. Malbec, that's Brazilian.
Wonderful. Very nice.
So let's advance and promote. So why you want from around Georgia and stuff, this is in the Mackenzie market. And we want to promote businesses as well. Okay? Sis, you'll see me again soon.
Okay.
Alright? Look forward to it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Brother.
I can't remember. So this guy said, just collect Rastaman now, please. Yes. Get yourself registered, bro. Be innocent, no nobody. Be inspiring nobody.
Magic.
Meet everybody on board.
All is well? Victor John, a living legend, man. How you got it?
There's no way. They watch. London. The big guy we see this is the smallest system.
Man, you kidding me, man?
Yeah, this is the smallest system. This is the smallest system. Rastafari.
Yeah, that's it.
You're going down, King, or you're passing. You marshal, sir, brother.
Right.
You're passing here, you like this, sir?
You can't pass the marshal.
We board you on. You're not getting registered by this company.
The company.
Yeah.
By this party.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Register Rastaman. Rastaman. Just give me a number and let me get you for forward.
I like to know, man. See, we have a number of stores that just closed, and I want us to make note of that. Right? You have stores that are not active, because if you look at the ambience, look at the setting of this place, you have to create an environment where you want to come to shop. Right? That's important. If you block light out and stuff, it is unattractive, it doesn't make people want to come in the market. You must change this thing because you have to have foresight as to what you're doing. You don't just build a structure and put people in it. If the lighting is right, if the decorations are right, it's how people want to be here. But you have a dark area, gloomy area, it's difficult to get customers to come in an environment of this nature, so we have to fix these things. And that's what we're looking at. How do we develop business in Linden? Alright? of course, there's some leakage at the top. There's a flat with the top on it. And everybody pay the same rate for these styles of the market. Lighting is so important. Oh, young man. Good.
It's for sight. How are you darling dear?
You want to capture it, show the camera. Inactivity, look at this. You shut people in dark area, this is not, I mean, who does marketing? You have to understand marketing. Right? Marketing is important. If people rent a stall for me, they want to do business, you have to have the right marketing strategies, which includes attracting customers to come to the place of business. Okay, so these things, there has to be significant improvement in because why don't we have ATMs around the market and stuff like that? I mean, the country will have it for long as well.
Get yourself together. Bring a change. You don't know.
Sir?
The most famous icon of black.
This is the item block, eh?
Yeah, this is the item black.
That's the place to be on this, alright? Good. Give me touch. How we got it? Yeah, man. This is the item spot. Yeah. No, man! Who's this lady behind in it? Huh?
I don't want no back.
Come on, champ.
I don't want no life.
John, after you never see a thing again.
Invasion.
Why you doing this to me?
Huh? Hey, I trying to come and see the queen of the market, eh, man. The one and only.
It's a good thing I get myself in
You
order.
see that? The one and only.
Where you got it? Right.
It's a good thing I put on my lipstick and
So you see me represented.
I live from Mackenzie High School. This right here. The alumni, look at us. The high school lady, man, paved the way. Huh? We just walking through. We just passing through the legends of the market, Ken and them boys. Look at them.
Yeah.
The big guns.
this morning, you know.
Huh?
You come in my mind this morning. Couple of days.
Make it, come touch me and make it happen. Don't play with that. There's a place to be, the best drink in the world, local juice.
Say why you drink.
When you come to Linden, I advertise for nothing. Nada. I can't advertise for dry mouth now. Talking now. Listen to me. This market right here. When you come to this town, find this town right here. Mavi, local juice. This is the place to be. All right, there's a spot. Yeah, Max, we moving around, man. Yeah, got pass back. If they come to shop, tell them it's sold out already.
Back in early when you go to this new market and then come back to the market.
As I said, look at the market. The highlight, come forward. And still is. And fighting with the garbage situation in the market, he fought really hard for weeks to try to break that system in people's mind where they're supposed to throw garbage all around the place. Tell us about that experience you had dealing with the council, whatever you had to do. Tell us about it today on this broadcast. The people's movement on the road.
Brother, when you stop here, you bring back so much memory. You bring back so much memories, you know. I want to say to the viewing audience, it was a fight. It was a real fight. It was a fight coming from the council also because we had gospel coming out and say, well, you know, we are going into some illegal business and all of these things, you know. And, you know, while we expect the town clerk to come on board, he wasn't there with us. So we had to fight with the assistance of the market people, and we had a real fight. But we being successful at the end, and we show gospel. I don't want to blame the main town council, but we show the town clerk that we mean business. And this town, we need tidiness and togetherness.
Yeah.
And we won the fight. So, you know, anyway, we're not really out here for that. For this today.
Just wanted to know.
It's just a fine brush up.
So where
But we
did
will
that
get
garbage
down
now?
to-
Where does skip business now?
Well, the plan, as you know, that we use your truck
Right.
to come out here every afternoon at a time and pick up these garbage. So right now, these market people, they're still suffering from a garbage situation, especially in the afternoons. So it moved from here and it gone way out there on the main road. So it's like you move from a spot to another. But if the council was following the protocols, trust me, the garbage situation would have been settled. But we're in the same position at this time, so we're here, we're going to deal with it. We're going to get it right.
London is too beautiful, and all across Guyana, you shouldn't have issue with the garbage collection and stuff like that. It's important. You must have these things done right. So this also is the taxi park here. With taxis running. That's Wisma, Miller's Ward, different parts of Linden, all converted in this one park. So it's a taxi park, all right? So you see what happening already in terms of traffic congestion. Where do we have the means to have this situation dealt with? Somebody just happened. I heard somebody. Hello!
You get his man numbers and you never get his guy on board.
General himself?
You get him number, you get on board.
A big man here, man.
Where's the youngster?
He just...
And I don't want you to be hiding when I'm passing.
Why?
So, you can please come out.
For what? For what?
You can please come out.
Right. Go to his attention you got to leave. Just actual day, man.
Just pressure to the system.
Relax, and well, let me friendship over because
I don't care.
So we got Conan and somebody getting out to the car here now, right? So the lady said that you don't pay her bill. You see that? Economic pressure. All right, issues, real situations. Where people are saying they gotta live. They gotta make a living. All right, that's what we're talking about. People have to live. All right.
Tell me that me and your friendship go like I answer your card and if you bring me in the
You lose a friend just a man.
if you bring me in your you tell me up here
you know you're going you know tomorrow when they party, you call me.
I will answer you. I will answer because you're bringing me in nonsense.
So last time he said it.
I'm not bringing party.
You said we're done.
Go on, let me go back.
We're done. We're done.
That's not showing the issue with the vehicle parking. Cars out here. And many efforts are being made to have this situation rectified. But you notice that you have almost 8,000 cars coming, 10,000 cars every 2 to 3 months. Or vehicles, I should say. So where will they go? The main economic activity in Linden now is what you see, transportation. So people are adding more vehicles to the fleet of cars you have available to you, buses and so on. Parking becomes an issue. Then on Friday, this is what? Today is Wednesday? Tuesday. So by Friday, if you come back here, you'll see what happens. The whole front line, because we have an issue regarding parking on the side of the road, parking for vehicles, parking here, street on the... So it's a lot of problems you have to deal with in terms of infrastructure. Okay? But planning is important. And planning for a town's development is so important, and those are the things we have on the table, where the people be a part of what they're doing here, and of course solving problems. So we're going to continue to walk around.
Just to remind you that no. The people them who you might see behaving like this, they are my friends.
I know.
They're people.
I know.
I can't ask for these people, but they know me. I just fatigue them. So, we're going. Let me go.
You're the man, you know the economic zone, man.
We're fine, right? Mr. Landon.
Oh, you sir.
Here. Man, let's go to the watch, man.
Good man.
Yes, so this is the people
You
movement.
got it on top.
He's keeping true to going on.
I got
So
you.
everything is everything?
Model school, brother. Model school, remedy blue.
Nice. This is an extension of Mackenzie Market. Yeah.
Mr. London.
It is I.
Together.
That's right. Tell them how long. Way back. Tell them about it.
All right, good.
They didn't have to say anything. Everything
Yeah,
good?
yeah, man.
Way
I'm
back.
okay.
Good. How you doing?
All right. Good day.
Hey, good day.
Oh, shucks. Brother, assalamu alaikum.
How you got it?
Great. Brother, yeah,
Meets you.
at this time,
My brother. You know this man?
Man, this is my brother, this is my friend, this is
Yeah.
Linden people.
Correct. That's
Yeah,
it.
great to meet you.
Linden people. Linden people have it about man.
Not knowing.
Yeah.
Alright.
You see I'm in Linden now.
Yeah, do some of the
Who does
city.
know who Linden man?
Alright.
That's what it's about. Yeah, we just walking through. Oh, yeah, how is it? Yeah, we just straight through. I know you this part of the market. Come and walk. Let me see what I do. Let me walk with the whole walk before. All is well, all is well. How are you? Huh? Only one? Now me you could drink a drink. Now you look. We got to do it together. Me you got to drink this drink, man. Uniform, who's selling it? Uniform cloth.
Me.
You?
Yes.
Come. You see, I got to advertise the business now. Back in this, you need a church pants. Did they find uniform cloth from?
Any one of these fathers.
So which uniform is this one?
This is
With Mail Prime, come, let me give you the test now. Hold on. With Mail Prime, this is which one? President's College.
yes.
This is which one?
This work is close too. You can hear the
I
phone.
got you. So, how we find you? People in Georgia want to know where to come to find or Linden, good uniform clothing, good materials. Tell us the name. I wouldn't look it for.
This is linen. All these is linen.
Linen.
Yes, these are suited.
Okay, so you have suiting, you have linen. See, I learned the cloth today now. This is which one?
This polyester. We make the shirt.
I got it. This Mackenzie Primary somewhere. What is school?
Yes, primary.
Ah, there you go.
Short.
Right, Mackenzie High. This was my color back in the day. Okay, so let's support. That's just about it. We want to advertise businesses as well as about the market.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
so we have cloth. How are you?
I'm sorry, good.
I know what we have over here.
Yes.
You good?
Yes.
Good.
Glad to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Thank you, Chan.
You open? Or you closed today?
No, I'm open.
You open today?
Yes.
Hey, you want to show what you're selling then? Come.
Yes, sometimes.
Let me see, I guess.
All the school tops.
The school tops over here now?
Yeah, working tops.
Look at that. It's open. So, girl, you know better than me. I have sheets and everything else.
oh,
All right? Yeah, let's advertise, man. So in Linden, you come and please support these businesses. In the market, find them. Teacher Ann. All right? Let us support Teacher Ann. Because it's not about walking around asking for votes, but telling people that we need to support each other in Linden to build our economy. All right? The farmers here. We must be able to encourage businesses and encourage people to shop in Linden. Instead of going all the way to Georgetown to shop in Linden. That's what we encourage people. Let's invest in our economy. Alright, this is beyond voting here. This is about us doing what is right for ourselves as the people in this country. Let us support our businesses, advance our businesses, put money in the town. How are you, brother?
how you doing, my dear?
I'm wonderful.
Hello.
Great, mighty, and powerful.
Great, mighty, powerful.
Yes, I'm good there.
How are you doing?
I'm good, Christ.
Wonderful.
We're going to shut the
We
chat.
got the food section here now. We can't miss this one. It's labo we got it today.
Chicken.
Oh.
Self-packed.
Ooh. You hear that? Alright, that's the
Show me
United.
the food. Show them the food.
Show them the find it. United Mission Church right out there. Come straight through.
Show them the food, what I'm
Shouldn't find the
doing.
pepper pot fish, pepper pot chicken.
Chow mein.
Chow mein, that's it.
Chow
You order
mein.
it every day?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
All right? Show the direction and come.
Thank
When
you,
you come to
God bless.
Linden, because we want to promote Linden businesses as we do this. United Mission, yeah, this is my book election here, book business.
Okay.
Businesses in Linden must
Yes.
thrive.
Yes.
All right? It makes sense to come and ask people vote, and then advancing businesses. Because the economy of Linden must improve. We mustn't depend on Georgetown for survival.
Okay.
If we support ourselves in this town and advance and promote each other's business, it'll be fine. All right? That's what it's about today. We walk to the market and encourage people to shop in Linden.
That's it.
Don't get in the car, go all the way to Georgetown and shop. So you want chicken right here.
Yeah,
Oh, you got pepper pot fish. You can't be this pot. You can't be this any day of the week. All right? Let's go. Another business here? Yeah. All right. Football clothes and stuff. You play football, basketball.
This is my business over there.
Right here.
And in the shop there.
And over here.
Yeah, look there. And
All right.
there and in the shop.
Well, you got to show me then.
You gotta get up on show.
I come and advertise the business.
My business here.
Your business are from here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
And it come around here. Come around here. Up that there. And in the shop here.
Okay. Some people must know how to find you then. How is it, my brother? You good? Yeah, man.
In the shop.
You got to notify this lady's business.
Well, I normally shop here, so.
You see that?
I normally do the shopping. I
All
shop
right
here,
then,
shop here a lot.
do business in Linden, man.
I shop here a lot.
Let me see. Say I got advertising job here.
I go shopping. It's just that I haven't been here for a while.
Oh, you got a job? Good, man. Just moving through.
yeah, what about this one?
Permission to move through. Where you
Yeah,
at?
this lane,
This lane here. This you. You got all this here.
yeah, everything.
I got you. See that? Man, we got
Movement, boy, yeah.
got top stuff in Linden,
I
yeah.
keep moving.
We got it in Linden. We got business to be done right in Linden here. There's the point I'm making. We gonna shop in Linden, advance the car. This is market we are on here. All right? There must be economic empowerment because when you empower each other, when you spend with each other, your community rises. When you leave a community, spend all over the place, businesses in the community don't have the chance to advance this quick position. So let's practice spending our money within a system. We have to create an economic system in the town so that money can be circulating right in here. All right? That's what it's about. Let's advance people's businesses. Let's make people know that they matter. All right? So we have the bags and everything that's ready for. See? Little man shirt, little girl shirt, a polo. But you got a right color here too. Watch.
I know you coming today, so put it there.
Correct. All right? You got towels and everything, man.
Yeah.
And another cloth store. How are you, ma'am?
Hi, good day.
Good morning. We're advertising today while you walk. And how are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I must. We must. All right? So you're the cloth store here as well? So that's the landmark again. That's the museum over there. Post office or museum?
Museum that way in the post office.
Oh, just by the post office area, you come through the crack as they call it, and you find some more cloth. Because we're promoting today as we walk around, how do we support businesses in Linden, how do we advance? Pillows, everything here. How do we advance the cause for people to have the mentality that says we could shop right in our town. All right, we could shop in town, right in town. I'm trying to do some advertising. Let me see if I'm good at this. See that? I love you a lot. So for the little girl, you get the top. Don't teach her the top. We call this one.
Those are the cartoon stuff.
Cartoon stuff. See that? Yeah, look.
Cartoons on there.
Beautiful. Shop in Linden. Shop in Linden. Keep your business circulating in the community. It's good to do this. All right? History started that. When you keep money circulating in the community will always rise economically. If you carry money out to your community, you cause businesses to drop. We want to advance the cause for businesses to be promoted in this town. All right? So good to meet you again. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you as well. All right? And we'll be around.
Okay, you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello. And how are we?
Hello.
Great. You got the pot of bush tea? we got a pot. We got. Well, come. Check it out. Check it out. Let people see what we have to offer in Linden. Yeah? No, man. Let me come and touch you once I done advertising business here. We want to showcase what's happening in the market. All right? And encourage persons to shop in Linden. How are you? How are you? How are you? You good? And how are you? Better. Glad to hear. So you got the pot. You got to advertise this thing now. You have pot. This one is for porridge. This one, which one is funny?
That's it.
Little hot water. This one is for rice, if you live alone. This one for cow heel.
So we have the big one.
Cow heel, the soup. They're right here. Cook up on cow heel soup, right here. Alright? So let's shop in Linden, man. Let's encourage people to come and shop in our town.
Moving around, you know what I mean? Okay.
How was it? Good. Let's walk through. I have never been to a farmer's market. We're going to shop. This, if you're joining the broadcast, this is really our main economic hub. This really action thing. This marketplace. Because the frontline area. Hello. Riverside, alright? That's this with the action is. Auntie May? Alright. Hello. And how are you? Indeed so. How things, man? Good. What are we offering? Print tree, we doing here?
Yeah, print.
I got you. This is a spot.
Yeah, this is the spot.
Any passport photograph and stuff?
Those the farms and stuff.
Many printing farms and stuff like that. That's the spot to be. Just by the post office. Right over here. We want to encourage people to do business in Linden. That's the bottom line. Alright? See these shoes and stuff? You got church shoe, wedding shoe, funeral shoe, whatever you want. How many doing the advertising so far?
Excellent.
Whatever your feet need, we got it right here. I see gent shoes here.
We only have slippers for gent.
No, how you could do this to me? Now look. How we come to advertise and I can't find shoes for me now? Alright. So ladies, is your spot. They ain't getting for men as much today. But we still on it. Alright?
Yes.
Get your shoes. Let me see if they got people. Oh, look at this. The people movement color right here. One of the colors, okay. They got the yellow. Yellow and blue. Yeah, I love it. But indeed, we need to encourage people to come and invest in what we're doing here. So this brother is creating a book for Kingston, I think it is. Look at that. A receipt book. Look right here. Oh. Producing on the spot. So you make receipt books as well?
Yeah.
You got any card? What's the number?
So what's the name of the company? The name of the business?
Huh?
Give us the name of the business.
Mayfield Green, man.
Mayfield Green, that's what I'm talking about. Alright? So teacher Mayfield, right here. Your receipt books and stuff, this we have to come to get it done. Instead of, again, I said for a reason. Instead of getting in a vehicle, drive all the way to Joshua to find your receipt books or have it made, it's right here. You have it done right here on the spot, okay? That's what it's about.
How much pages? Oh. I love this. Right in Linden, Jamaica. Look over here. Suitcase. I need the suitcase. Converter wrap. Like this and the summer clothes.
That's it. That's about it. Right. Yes, you must. Yeah, you must. Yes, my pleasure. So, you also advertising businesses in the market?
Yeah, I don't think you want 4 down the line. Yeah. 4 down the line?
Yeah, I think.
Conan.
Well, I understand. Another assistant chef do it. So, thank you so much. Thank you. This is Yoshi from the chef. Good. All right.
Walk from so and dance.
All right. So they'll lead the charge. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at it. Advertising as you go. Oh, wow. Such a wide variety of things right in this market. Right
So all of this is part of
Mayfield Green.
Mayfield
all a part of
Green's
Mayfield Green, yes.
business.
Establishment.
Look at this, man. In Linden.
And then another section.
Another section here. This is nice. The home appliances, the irons. Alright? Microwave, everybody. Sometimes you get it in Linden. We know how to take care of everyone. Whatever you need, you can find it right here. Alright? Good. If we promote businesses in Linden, we can't do it. Mandy's Pharmacy.
Yeah. Can see you again.
Hello! How are you? Good. We walk into the market to advertise as well, encourage persons to shop in Linden and to do business in Linden. Right, so this beyond 14 years, but us improving our own economy. Right. Good to meet you. Mandy's, remember this in the market as well. Let's support local businesses. How are you? Hold on with that. All is well?
Good day.
You need, I need to get my nails done. What business is this actually? Name of the business advertising if you want. Where do you find you? How to find you? You have Neil Tech. These are earrings here. So, alright. Okay. Michelle. Let's go. How are you? Good.
Hi, good day.
Wow. This is nice.
Hello, good day.
Shopping comforter. You good?
To see the people movements. This is the founder of the people movements.
Are you coming to show your business out, people? Yeah, but I love
Sure.
it.
Love you to bring this to London. Ah, this is cool. Come.
Yes. So let me advertise. When you're hot now, you gotta come to cool and shop. You gotta
Yeah,
cool.
man.
And air could
Come in and shop is cool.
There's a cost, right? There's a cost for this. If you're feeling hot, you want to shop to cool off. Get your money, come inside. All right, unbeatable prices. But this is really nice. This is really, really nice. I like the fact the excellence is really here. You can see excellence in Linden. Okay, let me we want to showcase and encourage persons to shop in the region. Keep businesses flowing in our community.
Exactly.
All right?
From this side, so I could show.
No, but you can't fall down, you knock the mannequin down, it's over for you. All right? So, tell us what you offer here. Yeah, go ahead. Do you want to hear you? Sell me something. Let me ask you then. We call it this cut here now.
That's car drive. We're now bringing this kind of material back.
It's coming back. Car drive's back. Well, look at that.
Material.
Why fashion never ends up? When I was a little boy, you remember car drive?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this would be for what?
Mostly like graduation.
Graduation. And where's the prom dress? Because that's the
I ain't got
season
no
now.
prom. Well, I ain't got no
What?
prom dresses.
How could you not? Oh, you missed the prom.
Then they need a kind of store with those kinds of things.
Yeah.
You can get nice prom dresses, yeah.
What about
and
rental?
bridals and them things. Then they need a store with those kinds of things.
You think renting like tuxedos and bridal gowns and stuff would work in Linden? Organizing in that place here. Can people go rent a gown or rent a suit? That's it for prom.
To me, personally, I would like my personal thing instead of renting.
I got
That's just my opinion. And if I'm getting a child that's graduating, I would like him to get his personal stuff than to go rent something that it was already worn by someone else.
Right.
I would prefer him getting his personal stuff.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But and then the challenge may be that we don't have activities and then they will require you dressing in that.
Well, that's
About
true, but
4
remember,
days
there's this special day.
Right.
So I prefer to put them out there.
I got you.
Because I mean, if it's your special day, for instance, your wedding day, you don't want a rental gown.
No.
You're going to want something that suit you on that day. So you don't want to rent, but I mean, that's just my opinion.
That's what you tell you that.
Yeah, that's just my
about, you know,
opinion.
and
My
that's
child's special day of graduating,
Right.
I would prefer to spend my money and put him out there.
That's how businesses grow. When you have different ideas, you have.
I wouldn't want to rent something that somebody already
I
wear
got you.
before. I prefer to spend my money and put him out there or her out there.
You know the U.S. culture. Many times you rent. Rent for one
Times
thing, they
getting
gone.
different now. You know, these
Different
children
culture.
today, this your mentality.
Yeah.
They see the style and this.
Right.
You can't come to them with these long-term things. With them, they set their mind on something. That is it.
But this is nice. I like this.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So, what's the occasion somebody will wear this beautiful pink dress?
I might more find I'm going to like a formal occasion. Let's take, for example, the occasion Boomberg coming up this weekend, this R&B. I
Right.
might more find they will wear clothes like from this section. This is like, yeah, from like this section, yeah.
So you pretty to party. Dress pretty to party.
Yes, that's why I'm bringing a mannequin to get the change up so that you can
Right,
display,
right.
You know, display the clothes for this weekend party.
I like that.
No, you gotta go with the season.
Yeah, your business has to flourish, man. The excellence is all
In the
over it.
name
All
of
over it.
Jesus.
You know, your excellence is written all over this. So
In
you
the
do
name
well.
of Jesus.
All
Thank
right,
you.
you do
Now
well.
you see, do well. See the motto.
You see that?
Do well, dress really well.
There you go. There you have it.
Tell your sister.
All right, yeah, go on.
Take care.
Good.
Yeah, this is nice. Show them from the outside. This is good. KB. Classic.
Do well.
Do well, dress really well.
Very well.
Sam.
Yeah, you know about the legs.
Good afternoon.
Good. You fixing the glasses. In the light. Give it a shot.
I try to.
Hey now, baby girl.
Trying to get the name.
Yes.
It's me.
Hi, good.
Good. How are you?
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
Good to hear you. Sorry.
That's why you're talking? My love.
So you got stationery and everything right
How
here.
are you?
Right, so you want to advertise some businesses today, showcase as you walk around. That we should do business in Linden.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Business in your town.
Yes.
All right, support your town. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yes.
All right. And you come from Georgetown, shop in Linden too.
Shop in Linden.
Right.
Shop in Linden before you go to
Okay.
Yes.
People's movement.
All right, this case knock it. This corner. This is case knock it. Come check it out. Everybody, all right? This is case. Check it out. See the menu right here? That's case in the market.
Many of us tonight need to wipe our chest and say, Satan, I'm not as weak as you think I am. I've been a weak, I'm a weak in myself. But let me tell you, I'm going to take the word of God and
what are we doing? You walking down there?
Yeah. How we got it? Very good. Very good. That's the man. You know the man. The weak thing I want to do. Very. Chill. I'm moving. I ain't got them yet. I parked it over, so. No, for real. How are you? When I was a boy in school, I used to come and get a curry and everything right here. Since then, Miss Grace served in this community. Alright? You have to remember these things to support local businesses. If you don't know, if you know anything about Cuddy or police, Clive or police, this is the mother. Alright, Miss Grace. Yeah. Very supportive mother. You are now going to sign it? Yeah. How are you doing? How are you doing? Alright? Good. I appreciate you, sir. Thanks so much. You mind? Yeah, you coming. That's, you know it. How things? Yeah, good, man. Yeah, man. Hey. How's it, my brother? How we got it? How's it? Hello. Hi, good.
Yeah, man.
There's the good jewelry section here?
I see a sale here.
All right. This is it here now.
Can you just pass it by?
The beauty of Guyana's gold. You can see it on display. All right. You make the order as well. Okay then. So if you want a specially made, within 72 hours. So see, people's doing that logo here. We make one of these, and in 72 hours we got it around neck. The highlighter got one in his neck. It's nice. And they sell phones as well. Take a look. Playing cards. And some beautiful clocks. And again, we're telling you, please, let us support businesses in this region. Businesses in the town. Support what is local. Build your economy, strengthen your economy within your town. Right? It helps you because it helps to provide jobs for other people and everything.
Where you going in this boy? Let me show you this slide.
You like it?
Oh, you
yeah, that's the.
Oh, you. Oh, hey.
You know Elsa?
I'm in the face, buddy. Oh.
Hold on.
Alright. Good to see you. Alright. Oh boy.
How are you doing?
Good day.
Then I just in the market, right? How are you? Champ, how we got it? Yeah, man. You're moving on the line. Just taking a walk. Yeah, my brother.
Good afternoon.
Wonderful baby girl.
Yeah.
I'm just passing through showcasing, but again, not to give me trouble. You back on track?
Back on
There
track.
you go. So, showcase some of the businesses in the market, man.
Coconut oil, crab oil, carno.
There you go. Coconut oil. Show the coconut oil. Hold on, we gotta get this. Coconut oil.
Coconut
Crab oil.
crab oil, sweet oil.
Oh my goodness. You got it all the oil.
Yes, all the oil.
Those crab oil good for those who don't know. Some people just watching us.
Okay.
What crab oil be good
Crab
for?
oil good for a lot of different things. They use it for meat, that have crush. They use crab oil for like your children running with grass and it's getting the bed shapes and all that. Things is wrong with skin with crab oil.
Where the crab oil? Let me see the crab oil.
This is crab oil.
Okay, and that what is how much?
$1,000.
That's good,
Look
sir.
at this one.
See that? Naturally occurring, natural product.
Yes,
You
this
got
comes
the
from the
natural
crab.
product.
This this comes from the crabwood seed.
Crabwood seed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're supporting businesses that are local. Ribbons as well.
This coconut oil this comes from the palm. Oh. Yeah, and it's going to get my coconut in. Proper coconut oil this comes from the palm.
So how do you know it was a good one from the one that?
Yeah, what happened? Some people just boil the coconut oil, but they don't boil it long since they rancid fast.
Ah.
Right? But when you get it from the coconut oil, you get and it's boiled it to the right level and everything, so it lasts long. 6 months oil.
How much a coconut oil?
460 for a bottle like this and $1,000.
See the phone come back on the right time.
So when you get one of these coconut oil, it lasts you 6 months without getting rancid.
So we
Is
support
the
big-
coconut oil for fried fish or for
You could use it to cook.
to cook also?
Whatever.
Yeah.
because
Fair
it's
enough.
pure oil.
I know most people when they're making coconut oil, they just put in some other ingredients inside.
No, that is why it's buy from Pomeranian because they don't mix it with nothing. You get
Right,
pure
right.
oil.
So you could use it to.
Yeah, for every little thing you want.
But I know in the days we used to use coconut oil to cook all the time.
Yeah, that's healthy.
Yeah, that's what we used to use.
And sometimes
See
it
here
is
and
wondering me
everything.
so much where people saying that we using too much oil. And we parents used
Right.
to cook with oil, coconut oil, we food
The
is
quality is
coconut.
that exactly which oil?
So I'm
That
starting
is
to
healthy.
know, yeah.
Natural. Natural.
Yeah.
Your heart, everything.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
then. Y'all
So
take care.
you do well. We're walking through.
All right.
Okay.
All right, then.
All right, then, man.
Good.
This is beautiful.
We have an RV section here. Agro-product section here. All right. The brown is not enough. But
Sorry.
you got the water cans and stuff.
Yeah.
Working with our hands. Look at this. So we have a seamstress. All right. So you make uniforms and everything else here too. Okay. So another business is that support what's in Linden. You can see we have people who are skillful here. Right? The craft industry. And you have some that are done already behind you, right there. You saw all these? Oh wow. Take a look. So you can make prom dresses and all that and use vibration season too? You saw for men as well? So we call Colin, we are here. You're wearing a suit from right here, Doc.
All right. Is this Miss Scott?
While we're showing off these beautiful businesses, there are a couple of things I want to point out. Right? I want to point out.
Watchman,
I want
this
to. Yeah.
right there.
I just walk in the hook.
Look on up.
And besides this, why we business people, small businesses have to be crammed in this small space is as though you want to limit us, right? We got land all around this place. We got enough money coming in from oil revenues. that should be building marketplaces and so on, and make those places available.
Yeah, brother.
Right? Let people expand themselves. Come, please,
But
please,
he
please.
said people need to stop urinating here. They have a sign mark, no urinating, but
No,
here still smell like urine.
Not you. I want to point out these kind of things, man. Come.
Yeah, we can't
Watch this. Watch this, right? This is for rats and roaches and snakes and those kind of things to live in. And here we are every day. The government again are coming and say how much hundreds of millions, and they even extend and say how much billions of dollars being spent, especially in Region 10. They like come and say how much hundreds of millions of dollars spent in Region 10. But when you walk around Linden, there's nothing to show that with these hundreds of millions of dollars spending, according to the song, right? He said there's nothing to smile about, right? Let's go, let's keep on going.
No idea walking right there. You saw them man kissing at the back there? Never supposed to remember we go walking in. This is business place. You get there, the back there, nobody really want to.
Alright, just come. But she don't want to be on camera, but can you come where you want?
No, take a contact or something.
With the pen. Put the camera right there.
They engaging with somebody down there.
Okay. So this is the back of the market. So this is, you have the main roadway out in front. Oh no, brother. Got the main roadway out in front, greetings, man. And then you come, of course, it's last to the stall before you get to the river. Right? Still a part of the market, people still have to pay counter for rental and stuff at start. Right? All things. Good man. Good to meet you, man. The butchery here. Which butcher shop is it?
No, I really had
Mohammed, gotcha. Yeah. So, another section with the meat is sold. They can't leave us, man. How are you doing?
Did Derek? Did they? People move now. This is from the party. This is the CIA.
You have a wide variety of shoes here.
And they got gen shoes here too.
And they have gen shoes this side. So you're seeing what's on display in Linden. So you're seeing what's on display. Just off camera. Yeah, you're seeing what's on display. So it's not a case where we don't have vendors. Not a case in which we do not have people who are willing to do business. The situation is what is the administration, what a successive administration called government done for the people of this market, people of Linden, to improve the quality of service that they offer. They have products. But what are we doing in reference to building stalls and a market of repute? Where people can say, as I said, I was in Panama the other day, Curacao as well, you want to go to the market. In the Bahamas, there's a place called the Straw Market, where tourists will come off the cruise ships and they will go there because of how beautiful it is. Can we not have the same idea for Linden? We're right by the riverside, where ships can come in here or so on, and this becomes an attraction in itself. Okay? It's what you offer people. It's with the environment you give to people, the ambience, what beautiful sceneries they can have. The market can be improved significantly, and it has to be improved significantly, because this has been this way for decades. No change. So are we going to develop everything around us and not come into here to say we can develop this market to be an attraction? It's possible for it to happen, because you see the vendors with ideas, they think with business strategies, but what are you offering them in terms of their what they can offer the customers? Okay. So today just about a brief walkthrough. Get ourselves on the ground. How are you doing? How are you doing? Right.
Good afternoon.
Butchery. But this section here, well,
over here is connected with here.
oh. Okay. How are you? Yeah. So, famous ballers. I remember this from way back. Okay, so the butchery is here. Person that don't know they can't improve their businesses. So we walk into today, showcasing some very, very, very popular people in Linden. Alright? The one and only. So, I know this place from forever. Alright? So we're here for doing very well done. We're walking here with the People's Movement, which I'm a part. Just to say that we want to support or encourage people to support businesses. Because elections is more than just about voting. We have to ensure the Linden is taken care of, that Linden gets, of course, the market. How long have you been doing this? 42 years?
That's for me.
Oh my goodness, 42 years. You hear that?
Wow.
I want to hear you.
And my parents, I born in it. Born and lived in it.
So they've been in the market here for...
Not in this market,
right.
but they started doing business
Ah,
since I was very young.
so you've always been in business. That's with all your life. Wow.
How we say it, right? How
Right.
we say ballers is like we foresee
Like
me.
you just say, yeah? You know you go
But
back.
and you know my name.
But,
Yeah, right?
man, this is you been around forever. doing
Yeah,
this.
well, yeah. I was 18 years. All of you were together. You know, I'm 60.
Wow.
Yes,
Man, you look so young. You look younger than me.
don't make sense.
You look young. No, man, you say, well, look, I'm here green. I can stuff already. Huh? Look, I lose arm here. I can. Look.
Don't worry, the thing.
Yeah, but in terms of, you can tell me better, over the years, 42 years you've been in the market, how much have you seen improve in reference to infrastructure now?
No.
Nothing.
It get worse.
That would work.
There is no improvement in this man.
So do you have to pay rent
Every
here?
month.
Every month. So that was just in it has to be an improvement to people who be attracted to this market, like when you travel to the Bahamas, to the Bahamas.
No, nothing, nothing,
Want to get a kind of
nothing
feel.
at all.
So you've heard it from somebody who's been here for
Yeah.
a decade, over
Nothing
40
and
years.
nice.
For that year.
Right? Yeah, so.
Nothing and get worse.
So that's
Just the other day, they just do the roof. It was leaking very bad, and they just do it over, and that's all.
that's it.
Nothing.
You ever had any discussion about having like boardwalks and stuff out there?
Never.
Nothing? Because when it goes to politics,
Yes,
the longest
you
you
should
have to
have
walk.
a boardwalk straight up to the plaza area.
Yeah.
Like where the green of
Because you go to certain countries, you can walk for miles of course and on a boardwalk, go catch fish, sit around, you know.
That would have been nice.
You know what, I track a lot of people out here. In the afternoon.
Those are some of the things that they
It would boost the business in the market area also, because when people come to take a nice afternoon stroll or to, like what Landon said, to catch a little fish or something, they will see other things that they need and they would make one thing and buy. So, but you know what? We said it last night on the live, right? The People's Progressive Party sees Linden as a dump, right? We don't. We know Linden is the most beautiful town
Beautiful town.
of all in Guyana.
I love this
But
town.
but the PVB recognize Linden as a dump, so they treat it as a dump. Right? Somebody said it last night on the live. They play field in Borbees. When I was there a couple of months ago, I was amazed. I said, wow, this is foreign idea, boy. This place nice. If you see the design, walkway, everything.
Yeah. Nice.
It's beautiful. But you know what? Nothing like the Linden, not even close. The nearest thing to a playground we had is when I was young at sports at courts playground.
Yeah. So,
Right?
so we pushing for this now. We have to develop this place. Because why would you? Yeah.
Yes, Ms. Deborah, and you know the People's Movement is led by Pastor Nigel, and we are asking for your support, and we are asking for you to encourage your offsprings, the persons close to you, the persons around you. Give us a chance. You've been given some other party that chance, and like you said, for 40 years you've been here, 40 years or more, nothing has changed. If you didn't put in these little tile in this structure, it wouldn't be. Right? If you didn't put in these nice lights so that you get in, it wouldn't happen. Right? But every day you paying a rent for this style. So try something new. What's the definition of I'm gonna ask, what's the definition of insanity?
The same thing over and again.
Alright, good. Alright, good. I knew it, I just wanted it to come from Pastor. Right?
How you doing?
He might say it better than me. Right? We've been insane in this country for the last decades, choosing one set of people over and over and over, thinking that we get results, and we get no results. So please give People Movement a chance this go round.
See them, the young men on fire for it, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, my passion is about us. Really having a beautiful economy.
Yeah.
I went to the beach the other day in number 15 with a big cattle ranch in the past. And the farmers would tell me that the cows are in the swamp. I started to tell them the neck deep water. How does that affect the price for your beef?
Right now we are not getting like before. We are not getting. We have to be bringing in from Brazil.
Because I started a problem with beef. It's a lot of
There's some customers here.
big
Yeah,
swamps.
like they're running from the
Come, cancel the business.
All right, okay. This way,
Hello.
I don't know, people writing camera with you. Johnny! How are you? Good, right?
This butchery here. Can't Meat Center in Mackenzie Market. Okay? We have a variety of stuff right here before you. How long have you been operating in the market? Well, not consistently. So you just walking through trying to observe what's happening with the market, see whether, of course, there is many things to develop and improve upon. Yeah, and I would suggest to inquire, especially from the butcher, because I went to Babis and saw there's a problem in the pasture with the cattle with the grazing. It flooded the neck deep, shoulder deep in water. So the pharmacists are to get the cows out, the butcher, to sell in the market. You have a problem acquiring beef as well? Because now the price went up. You're getting that. Wow. You know that. We don't have supplies in Linden. And we use self-process in Linden. Wow.
But I get a chicken from Linden, from
Right.
Beef, you have to go to Prom.
So that'll increase the cost of course. So, see, there's a chain reaction. If you don't have farmers and then with the cattle, Because you have grounds where people put graze cows in. You don't have that here. The butchers have to go out of town to get the meat. It returns, they have to recover the cost, of course. But what if we improve farming in Linden, where we can have beef right here? Right? So these are little things we can do to improve the cost of living and make life easy for all Guyanese. It's possible. Right? So thank you so much, Ms. Khan. Let's support Khan's Meat. Khan's Meat Center. Let's support. And of course, you do this as well?
Yeah, right now.
Ah, sure. Look. I just love, believe me, I have a thing for craft and people who work with their hands.
Somebody ordered me.
Wow.
There's a same thing.
Crochet.
All the rest I make them.
Oh, look at that. So talented, working with your hands.
Look
at this one. Wow. Guyana.
Yeah, Rambo. Yeah. Butcher man, this is the butcher guy with the part.
That's the butcher I got you. How are you? You have a wide variety here.
Hello. Good afternoon.
How are you? What a variety. Tell me what this is all about, because we're advertising your businesses as well as we walk around. Gifts and bits. Tell us about it. You're in it. But you're working in it.
Yeah.
Thread, zippers.
Yeah, we have a variety of thread, zip, buttons,
Wow.
elastic, and elastic. We have wool, we have linen thread.
Okay, so this
Yeah.
buckles and stuff like that,
Yeah.
buttons, everything.
Yeah.
So this is, I remember the years ago.
Edging.
Edging too?
Yeah, clothes, these nice edges.
Ah.
All these zips.
So wonderful,
These
look
is
at that.
Bag zips and zips for sweater. Yeah, suitcase.
So listen, this is the place to come when you have any need.
And this is why you know this is the largest store in Mackenzie, Linden.
Yeah?
Yeah, largest store, chocolate variety store.
yes.
The largest store. Yeah.
Please let me see. When is the last time I went here and buy something?
I think it was last week. Only
What?
one week.
I didn't want to say it because I didn't want the viewers to think I'm lying, right?
Mhm.
I was here last week and I bought a couple of things. It was for my daughter's sewing kit for school, right? A home ec project. And when I bought all that I had to get, and I asked the price, I thought she made a mistake, right? I checked back because I said, something this girl didn't give me all I asked for, right? Make the prices that little, right? So I checked back and it was correct. So what I'm trying to say is that instead of supporting who it belongs to, we support who belongs to it because we're selling just as cheap as
Let's support our
them.
own. That's it. That's good.
Right? So look at her, look at where we are in the market, where Willow used to be, where the boat landing, the very last boat landing used to be is just across from there. Right? You come, right there, Black Hawk. You come down and give support to this young woman because the price is cheap.
Well, thank you. Good to meet you.
Okay, nice
Alright.
meeting you, Nigel.
And so you're aware of the People's Movement, right?
No.
Well, the People's Movement will be contesting in the regional and local election coming up September 1st, and we are asking for your support, right? And I think you know why you need to give us your support because you've been here for very long and nothing can change. It get worse, right?
Exactly.
Right.
And
So
nothing will get better either.
it will get better if you give your support.
It won't get better.
Oh, yes,
God coming to make it better.
Right.
The People's Movement is here to make it better. God will work through Pastor Nigel to make it better. But in order for that to happen, you have to give us your support. You have to come September the 1st at whatever polling station you got and look for this symbol and give this symbol you X. Right? We're looking out for the X. I'm gonna mark the X, especially I'm gonna look for it. And I will be working one of them.
Okay, how are you? It's well thanks. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
All right, good.
It's dry sharing for real.
Dry sharing.
Dry sharing for real.
Wait, come, we can make sure
Open dry.
we can advertise the business.
How you doing? All right.
Yeah, go.
Uh,
What's your part?
yeah. So you go by the ferry school now?
Yeah.
How are you? How are you?
Maybe.
Green section, you know?
Yeah,
How are you? How are you? How are you? Yeah, all right. Good, good, good.
Maybe.
You know,
I follow you.
I appreciate this.
Yeah, that's right.
How are you? How are you? How are you doing?
Bless up.
I'm moving, I'm moving.
All right, good. Take care. I'm blessed.
How are you? This Annie, but Annie, cheese, everything you need right here. This is the spot.
It's not just movement, but we're together. What's up?
Hello. You all right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. You go there, you go, you know why not stop, bro.
How's it, my brother? Good? Yeah, man. Hey, how you got it?
Chilling, man.
Yeah, man. That's it.
What party is this, man? The new party?
Yeah.
What's the name of this party?
The People's Movement. You guys out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Landon there, you know Mr. Landon?
I've seen this guy over
Well,
too.
so Mr.
Yeah.
Landon is the leader of the right and will be contesting the regional and general election September 4th. Yeah. So, we are at
You notice that the buzz is down, and that's limit. Between 11 to 1:12 or so, activity kicks up, then dies out. It's a unique, very unique time. You have to know it. Then 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, picks up again. 6, 7 o'clock down. That's Linden. All right, it's very unique time. Let's go show them the walk. Get up. Everybody walk and show them. That's not talking. How you doing? How you doing? You got the power greens there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now you hear about the wharf. Once you may hear about people talking about the wharf, now you got to see what the wharf is all about. How you doing? Whoa. You all right? Take a look. Now this is where you're going to look at the infrastructure. There's a real deal. So this is where the start is right here. All right? Look what's going on here. Let's show now what's going on in Linden. For decades. It's not a 1-year story we're talking about here. So when you've got this kind of lack of regard for people, for vendors, it shows you the intention is never to make Linden a beautiful place. People would want to come and do business here. That's never the intention. It's about teaching people just how to survive, not how to thrive in an environment. Look at this one. You get into the wall. All right, let's go to the wall. Let's show people the back here. I call this the forgotten place. Let's showcase what goes on at the wall. Hello. How are you all doing? So there are businesses here. There are people trying to do the business out here, right? Hello. How are you? Oh, how are you doing?
Going fine.
I'm glad that you are. We're walking through the market today, just showcase your business. That's what we do.
It's only condition. No proper water. When the rain fall, you get it wet up. Then you come in mind that
People come back here.
yeah. If you go right now in the back, the man at the fish, then you just wash it up. You run over, you clean all over. We pay 5,000 a month to do this stuff. When they bring in here, they promise me that they water and it's not the water. The water cut off right now because when we paying them, they didn't pay. Oh boy. I just buy one. 6 years. gotta pay $100 for check. It ain't easy. And then doing nothing about the situation.
That's why I came, because
Nothing
people
about
must
the
have to
situation. If you pushing anything heavy and drop this whole walk of shit, if you go through there, you're going to see how it's sinking.
I will check.
A part up and a part down. Because every time everything come up, lock, the water, the sun running out.
Oh.
Somebody we might come and meet this thing over.
Done foundation, right. The foundation you rolled in.
Easy with wheeling.
And how long have you been out here? Because the movie and brought you up the back here.
Alright, the movie from the road.
Right.
And promise me that no stall won't be on the road.
And now look what happened.
And now look what happened. You see all the stalls them closed because they ain't getting no business in it. People saying you're there too far.
Right.
So everybody has to come out.
So you
Nobody
see, you
is
hear
selling
that?
greens on Sunday morning.
No, I mean, you're realizing.
It's easy in every week. First when we come, we used to get security. They just give you the post.
Right. Security gone too?
And if you pay 5,000 a month to council,
right,
they're supposed to give something from
Of course. Because they're paying for service.
This is the only thing council own right now is they own and that we pay. These people over surface pay 6 and 8 Why we gotta
And you have to pay 5,000 here?
5,000 a month, no water, no toilet facilities.
No.
You gotta go till so. By the time you meet, you know what that
Exactly.
as a big portion.
Well, you're hearing
They
it.
promise
Right?
me so much. Who president? Wasn't president, prime minister. He pushed on board. That time he did it. When we get it, we put me here when the man come and lock up in there and start, you can be doing coming out. Every day you should show me your things. Every day you cook. What a bill.
Oh my God.
They don't pay nothing. They ain't even meet with their ask you how I would like this place to
Right,
be.
just put you here.
But the yellow man advised them, say, all the back. Have you been on the road?
Yeah.
They got enough scrap iron. And
Then.
drop them back off the road.
Yeah, that's the comment
Put
of-
one shed
Yes.
and a cupboard underneath they lock the thing and they go
Yeah,
to
the
Hey.
side shopping is if this been
They
happening
want
for
to make
years.
money.
Yeah.
So they build up to do these things. This is what we do. So they put me and they don't pay nothing.
I feel for you.
Price the tax.
Nothing. I used to sell greens in and I had to don't know. I said, they give me nothing. All I do is keep putting it. And I get it. Council got to do something better than this. Look this condition.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
It's when the cars raining fast. Can you come in here to see more than slime? You don't find walk properly.
Oh boy.
It's because the place dry.
You're hearing something. So we walk around and see. You see the sinking will be on this side, right?
Yes, the sinking there right through this strap.
Let me go and check. All right, Mama, let me check.
All right.
All right?
All right, thank you.
Come, let's go in for. You're welcome.
Yeah,
We make representation for you for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So this, remember when we come in, I said this forgotten place, right at the toilet. This is a wharf, we call this a wharf. Back in the day, we used to have boats coming here to bring fish and so on.
Yeah.
How are you doing? So you sell over here?
Yeah,
what are things being like for you guys? Wharf is- Oh boy, look at this.
Only yesterday I scrubbed down here.
Uh-huh.
Here there's big urine and mess.
So you have to scrub it yourself?
Yeah. You have to sweep yesterday, I sweep from here till from the entrance coming in. I have to sweep.
Why don't you pay
I
rent for
sweep
your
here.
stall?
Yeah, I sweep here and I said it's so badly, but now the people coming in. Remember they got to come in for meeting.
Oh.
Last time we gonna sweep up the rubbish and pick it up.
So people are paying a rent for this place and then they have to
Yes,
also clean it
yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
So what's the council doing or the municipality doing for the vendors? Right, and this wharf is disintegrating, you can see it.
Yeah, look on.
This is that's 2 inches of concrete.
Don't frighten me, put your camera on me, don't frighten, I don't like to start in.
You have a right to talk. Let's show it here.
There you go down there, and there you go, meet the girl stand up there, she got a sit only the steak and she got a
Wow. Let me go and check, brother. Come back to you. Rock mood, right? Look at it. Let me show you. Rotten wood. See? How are you? Leaking the top here too. Let's showcase Linden Market. The rotten boat in the wharf. Alright? And water is beneath me here now. This is Demerara River right under here. We have to tie this eye, water is right under here. Rotten boat. Come, let's show. Come, Marie.
About the sheep, and they go now to do the war, sending the water running in. From the group, I have
the
down
electrical
here.
outlet right there.
Yeah, run down in there.
Right? Do you want to showcase what's happening to people in Linden? Vendors, the people want to do business.
Look the rail down there.
Severe water damage here.
All
Not only the water alone, but complaining about the lights and the garbage.
You have lights here?
Again, like both, like saying like a be stop. When am I installed, they put in meanings of why you want to go and stop.
Oh my goodness.
Instead of them saying
that way.
Solar light, but it's solar light at the top. So me know who the definitely see that.
Look what's going on here. Something. Yeah, again. Show the floor. Because you want to show what people have to go through. Staying around for it. Oh, here right here.
This is where everybody urinate.
Today?
Yeah, every style, every grade, you got to wash hair. Don't provide nothing. We could hold nothing here.
Oh, this is really
There's the people who's going to defecate and urinate. On a normal days, we used to have to find the things to throw it there to the people because I have to here.
Yeah.
And you sit down here, so the snake them should go off because the grass is so much. When the rain falls, you can't get nowhere here because we have no.
You don't mind being a camera, do you?
It's okay. We have no water. We've been asking them for water about 2 years now. We're telling them about the water system on the wharf.
2 years?
Yes. Water system on the wharf. We have no water. We have no toilet. And this is what we're dealing with.
Oh my God. So, but if you're doing business here, right? You're paying every day, say $200 just about every day.
$200 a day for our store, right? And this is what we deal with.
So, did you sign a contract or anything? They told you what you get, what
When
you
you
need?
apply for a store, it's a contract. It's like they give you an
So they tell you what off in the contract?
It had security, and the only thing we pay is we own library, but they with water, so they was in charge of that because they said we 200 coffee in that, to my understanding. Well, we haven't gotten no water. We had a pipe we used to run, and when they did some work on the wharf, after then the water come on. So GWI was coming and look for something maybe to give us water, so but it's the town council don't want to pay. That's what the guy said from GWI town council don't want to pay.
So the water can't come your water, you can't come
This old wharf don't have water.
So people could be paying for the water. Sorry man, but it's bothering me to read me behind how you thinking
We
it.
just have to pay to full water first, and if the rain falls, then we, because we have all the we have all these work happening because it is all time.
Right,
so
right,
it's
right.
really away from there.
Effect the rock over here with rain. And this is board you're on, saying that somebody can fall straight through it.
Yeah. So all this is here. You see how I got the grass growing there? Sometimes it will be worse.
And the council come to be this?
No.
Do you have a representative for the market? The local council and representative? Or you have
Well,
a
they
society?
have this guy, Mr. Webster. He was, they have farmer little thing,
Yeah.
and I ain't see nothing going on. So even if they go in and they say, well, just do this to them, but we still don't matter how much complaint we get, we still get the same. It doesn't make any sense we complain. And you don't know if you don't pay your salary,
They want to put you out, huh?
they will put you out after a certain time. But they need to do better, man.
I feel this Guyanese, I hope that those of you who know who you should be doing, what should be doing watching this broadcast. This is illegal. It's a crime that you're committing here. For one, it's a breach of contract. It violates. Council, you all know that you have the codes of law that dictate to how municipalities should function. So you know it's a violation of the codes health codes, all that. Right. This somebody else. This is crazy, man.
That's right. That's right. And there you go. That's how the whole part of park.
Yeah, going over there to see who's gonna cut it off the same kid.
Yeah, because the guy who says you want to go and if you want to go and make it, nothing will stay on this one.
Oh wow. So just catch what's going on the end here.
Okay.
You got it ready? All the bush and stuff, and this lady doing her business right here.
We have food behind here, we have nail pet behind here, we have selling clothes, but I just got to face it more because I have the food business.
Right, yeah.
And
So you
every
got
other
lots
day
of
because if I
That
say
is a lot of
don't
water.
urinate here, yeah, go there. Let them come to better toilet.
That they tell you?
Yeah, and I just tell them as it is. I said it's food business I do.
Yeah.
Just can't because when pee, the whole place stink.
I can imagine.
It don't be nice. And my money has come out of my pocket to throw thing here, and then I got to pay Hong Kong for $200 a day, and that is not fair.
That's not fair. So it is totally unfair. And for us, it's sick to promote businesses in Linden. You have to promote healthy environments and attractive environments for people. Yeah, if I don't want to. I choose to walk all the way around here and try to come to it. I guess we exactly.
We just try to wash when we come back to the second we wrap it more.
I ain't the water. Why must you wash this
from
river?
the river.
No water.
Oh my
Then you know
God.
water. You can't use the river water to cook or
No.
nothing, but you gotta pay people for fetch water
This is
every day.
This is very wrong. I'm happy.
When the rain fall, we good manage, but when the rain ain't fall,
Alright, so let me go see what this is straight across here.
yes, straight to the end there, you can see how the place breaking away there.
Just look. Rotten wood. You have a big metal pole here. Rotten wood. Wires exposed
Like
right.
that we put in. We take our money and buy these bulbs and put it in here. Come to them put the lights in here first. We get to sell. Get solar to the roof. All the solar, so they put up shining on the roof. I don't know. Yeah, on the roof. This is one they put here.
And even to the more by them, I know who's stealing them out here. Down here, right? Put the concrete by them.
Yeah. See. How do you make out in the shop with green and... Oh my God. So, for your area, you have to move this to the roof here. Water doesn't come into your side.
No, I had to do it the other day.
You got it done? And you have to get it done?
Yeah.
So what are you paying for?
I don't know anything comes to anything. And if anything damaged, they don't pay you for it. They don't pay you.
I hope that Gasprit Tom Clock, you are watching this, because this right here is a breach of contract. Because you have to sign to get a contract, right? So if you sign a contract with the council has signed the contract with you. Maybe you should move to the court. Maybe we should have a means that contact some attorneys to make a class action for these vendors and take the council to court. Because this is ridiculous. People can suffer major losses, more so even the loss of life. Because I'm walking on this wharf and the two flexion on my foot.
If you don't get it looked after,
That's it.
that's it. You gotta get it looked after yourself because you gotta have losses and then do the compensation.
Let me go see the section of what it says. All this in one report sheet, one fact finding sheet. Alright? Brother, welcome aboard. Welcome, this part is the worst. It's got the major leakage is here. This is so dangerous. Now let's cut back. Let me phone call the water.
No, I can't the back there already, you know.
Look how the posts leaning.
Oh yeah, take a look out there. Look at the post out there. You can't report to get post block here, man. You gotta go on the inside, go on the inside. Before I get overboard, you can swim?
A little bit. To save my life.
You seen the pose? Oh. Take a look at this. Look at that pose right there. See it? Right there. See how it's leaning? Look at that. Alright, look at that. And that's going to crash into the water just because the ground, the wood is rotten. Right? This is the wharf. I got you.
Recently did the same.
You aren't tired yet? You got a round one. This is the right one. Alright, let's go see some more. Alright, brother.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, man. Out here. This is good.
Straight down here.
Straight down. Let's go see out here.
Straight down.
Mama.
Yes, I'm going in the next row.
No, they go straight and then that turn. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
We all up again.
We up again. So look at the erosion over here. You can tell from here. You can see what's happening here, right? There's separation. Once concrete is separating, it's a bad news. Okay? Once concrete begins to separate, it's a bad news. It's called slippage, exactly. Good? Once concrete begins to remove itself from another block of concrete, it's bad news. The soil is moving. It's called shifting or slippage. So let's see what happens.
Straight along here. Straight along here. This way the fill back, it get back fill.
Oh, just back
and it
fill.
fill up. And this was sinking just way across.
This was eroded then?
Post them, yeah. But here you get your solid.
So this is right, because you see it moving across, away from each other.
Straight here and
Now
so
here you see it going on again.
Exactly.
So I have to step down here.
No, it was level,
Right?
but
It was level.
on the-
So this part sinks. No, you're coming through here. Hello. So you see what's happening here?
Inches.
So you see that this section of market.
All right, down at the end. Right down
Right?
at the end.
So look at the grade. See how much you got in here again?
Exactly.
It started about 3 inches at the end there. What's going on? Let's keep going.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Wow.
Take a look. So this is almost 10 inches, 10 to 12 inches right here. Right? You don't have to wonder if this wharf is sinking. You can see that it's sinking. This is basic common sense. Let me tell you this. Look at how badly it is sinking. Look at the separation. Right? So we go around. So you have to sew. See, look, we go around and show. See that? The wharf is sinking. The wharf is collapsing. And I will always tell people entering the office ministry works that you do not know when structures collapse. Big structures don't give you a warning. They reference it happen right now. It goes through stress, then it just fails. When it fails, it can be catastrophic. Okay? These two sections here were level. Believe it or not. People are paying a rent. You remember Stabrook Market being rebuilt and all that. You know, remember this area being rebuilt. It has to be reconstructed. This is very dangerous. Okay? And it's about to fail. See here? Water damage. Show them again. So you see, we're going back up here now. Back up the gradient. Okay? So you come back up the gradient here. Rotten boards here again. This takes years to rot. This doesn't happen overnight. That takes years to rot. So you're coming back, you realize now you're back to 2 inch, 2.5 inch. It's pretty good run through. That's what I can't see.
The water people man, I'm trying to check people in the market. Nobody will come in here.
How are you going? It's done sinking already.
Hello, hello, hello.
Good afternoon.
Hey, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, you get a better shot here now. Look at that. Don't fuck with it. Look at this. Just come for me so you can see what's going on inside here. With the BRC, which is not for support BRC, it's just to bind concrete. It broke. You don't have any steel bars and stuff in here. See, this part is completely severed. Right? See that? So the wharf, this whole section is about to collapse. This whole section is about to go away. This is Wisman Market we're looking at. Mackenzie Market, sir. Alright?
So you can see here is the BRC is going to use.
So we go around, walk down the bush. Got it?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we walk around. Huh? Oh, hold it. Right. So I'm going down to by the ferry landing. I'm going to walk down and show you what's happening under the wharf. Right? Brothers! How we got it, man?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, man. Let's show what's happening. Let's see what's happening with this wharf. You got snake on there? Why I tell you? So we're walking at the riverside here. Alright? So this is the wharf here. And you see the guy was saying? So they drove piles. There's a wooden pile here. They drove wooden piles. And then they rested the concrete on top of it. Now the piles have begun to rot in some sections. So there's slippage here because some of these concrete is slipping off on the tile. So this wharf has to be reconstructed. And it's a beauty. There's so much potential in this section here. Alright? So let me just show you, because I know many people have come and spoken to this already. Can you imagine if you have boardwalks straight along here? The ferries can come beautiful at night. You go overseas, you see this happen in so many places. These ferries here, the boats you call them, can come and dock, but you have a long boardwalk. Way along here. This market is right here. Across the river, same thing, boardwalks with vendors on it, with places, restaurants and so on. You can sit over the river and eat. Beautiful environment. This can be so beautiful. The taxis, you can move them because you can bring this section further in, 20, 30, 40 feet in. So you can park taxis along here. The road is open. Widen the road. Right? We have a lot of money, and I don't know what these creatures want to do with it. We have the ability to improve our town and create an economic zone in Linden. Because when the road from Brazil is finished, let me just read this commentary. When the road coming from Brazil is done, we would have the ability in Linden to create a super economy. Alright? A major economy could be created in Linden. So about this taking us to show us what's happening under the wharf. You know, I'm the adventurer. I like going in bush and anywhere else. So we're under the wharf. Oh my God. We are under the wharf, and you don't want to see what I see already. We are under the wharf where this guy, the people are selling. Look at this. Y'all share this, please. We're under the wharf. Alright? May the grace and mercy keep us alive on here. Look at this. We're under the wharf. Take a look at this one. Gone. This is done. So why is the wharf sinking? Because there's slippage. All right. Look, the concrete has begun to split. The column splitting. Look at this. Complete separation.
This is the back filling. This is where
See here?
material.
Collapsing.
See the holes now?
This is under the wharf where vendors are paying a rent. I see them. I got it. All right? Yeah, I got it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. People are paying. Say the water is high. There's significant erosion here. And look at this. Rotten. We are under the wharf. It was above our head just now. All right? We are under this wharf here walking to show you all how caring people are. Because we talk about caring government and caring this and all kinds of plans, and this plan for Guyanese being safe is not on the agenda. Those plans are not on the agenda. All right? So the structural integrity of this wharf is gone. People are selling above your head. People are walking above our heads. And this is what we're dealing with on here. And the vendors are told that they have to pay. They should pay for free if anything. You're forcing people to pay instead of reconstructing. Build boardwalks. Create an economic hub by the riverside. River life is always economically viable. Money is made by the river. So y'all just saw, right? Somebody just screen grab that part and show that who we're dealing with, man. All right. Hey. Hey, my brother. We on the job. We on the job. We on the job. On the fight. So you see the disaster, all right? That wharf is rotten, disintegrated. Don't hide. You can't hide, Mr. President. I dare, man. All right. So we're about to end the broadcast. Tomorrow we'll be on this again, or the other day. But this is just a warm-up to show you that we are out for different purposes. We're out to show you why you need to change the culture of your town and your region and change the vision. All along here should be a board. Bring this road, these vendors here, all the way back. Bring them all the way back, right where the wharf is. Bring them out. Okay? Have boardwalks created. Beautiful diners, beautiful restaurants, nice lighting. Create the culture of Linden. Okay? We have to change this. Something has to be done. So brothers and sisters, let me say thank you. Thank you for joining us today. We've been on the job. We still are. Zico, what one? I got to do something, man. Huh?
We see Zico.
Something got to be done.
Zico was highlighting. Zico. Tony Campo, Zico.
There's a counselor right here.
Yeah.
Let me say to my brother, man. We should have a chat.
I see Zico was doing a lot of groundwork, and I think since Zico started, I like these grounds. I see a lot of ministers and that kind of thing run up here. So you could just give you a quick brief.
Hey, listen, this guy here, when you want to talk about sports, I don't know if Zico could name one sport you didn't play in. Zico, you play golf? You play golf? Yeah. All right. So tell us, as a counselor in Linden, a man who has participated in so many sports, even nationally. I was on a broadcast with some brothers last night trying to figure out what has happened to her. How could so many sports be killed at once in this town? Help us understand that.
I think everything happened to purpose. And then the government intended to stifle this community and submerge you in a way that you can only rise up when they want you to. And that's why you find that every sport in Linden being done. I said on a live on Sunday that I signed on to something that the minister brought 2020. When he said he's going to use the core sports of Guyana.
Right.
And he's going to start an academy.
Yeah.
Where he's going to develop youths from 10 to 8.
I remember.
Which that was one of my vision.
Yeah, I
because I
remember.
have my son program running for 35 years now.
Yeah.
So I went to that and take my kids to that. I take my equipment to that. But after that day, I sorry I ever went. Because it was a photo op. Since the launching of that, nothing more happened to the core sport of this country. So I was upset because of how we treated young people who went to the program, hoping that it would get the best opportunity to learn the sports in the right environment. And it was destroyed. So I think this government purposely do what they did. Because we know after getting power in 2015, and they started the stadium.
Right.
And it was bombarded by the present government.
Yeah.
That they can't finish it in 5 years, which you know they only spent 3 years.
Correct.
3 years to spend.
Right.
But they did at least 45% of the job of the construction of the stadium.
Correct.
Now they have finished 5 years. The second one will be 5 years.
And
And they can't finish the stadium. You know? And it's very funny to know that we produce so many talents, so many Olympians.
Yes.
And today, we don't have no facility that we can play at. No.
Just tell them, some of the Olympians that came from Linden and highly talented athletes. Let's have a track and field, like Marion Burnett, Desmond Hector. You know what?
Marion Burnett, Desmond Hector, the Brazilian guy from Utuku, named Mark Mason.
Mark Mason, right.
You know, and many others. That you know that they got Orlando, the swimmer Orlando Tom.
Yeah.
You have the boxer that went to Atlanta Olympics from Blueberry Hill. And all these kids who dedicate themselves to master the art in the sport. And it was destroyed. So having Olympians in Linden and the community don't know where they live, how they operate, then you could never be aspire to be a 400-meter specialist like Desmond Hector.
Right.
You can't be a 50-meter free-size swimmer like Orlando Tom from the mines, who didn't have a 50 feet
no
no
Olympic
pool.
size
He learned to
river.
swim in the river.
Yeah.
You know, so there's nothing that we can look up to, that we can say, you know what, I want to be this person. So them man destroy everything in 5 years. Sports club was given to this community by Denver. Gone. Because Denver recognized in 1956 the influx of persons coming from different parts of Guyana coming to Linden to work. Recognized there's no recreation for them. Denver decided, you know what, we're going to build a sports club. And they built the main pavilion.
Yeah.
And they donated that to the community. How could you come and take that away from the community? Then in 1978, Dunston Barrow built those pavilions to see.
Right.
Yeah. So if you have a program of creating a newborn sporting activity, as you mentioned in your manifesto, you can't kill an entire community and prepare no other ground. Then you went big and said, I'm going to give you $10 million, 5 grounds in Linden.
How many finished?
None.
Hey, you know I love Nico, because remember when we had top 20, Myra, Botafogo. I used to play for Hikers. You remember those days? That was football. We had the best in Guyana.
Because we dream knowing that when there's a national team,
man,
at least 6 or 7 players from making that team.
Easy.
Now today, you barely got 1, 1.5. And then you victimize it so much that you don't even want coaches who participate in maybe in a community that is not for you, can't coach on national team.
So with this elite football tournament going on, how many teams you got from Linden?
No, because the elite process is something that FIFA launched in Caribbean countries to upgrade the amount of football should play and what level it should play.
Right.
So it's a program that FIFA launched, and you have to reach a particular criteria.
Do you have any club in the middle?
The last club being there was Myra.
I remember.
And you have to play a playoff, which Myra lost in that playoff. But the window is still open, but because football didn't play in Linden for almost 4 years, you have to get a sustainable league.
Right. That's the point I'm getting to.
And you don't have a league. You don't have a league. So you can't be a part of the Premier League. So not a medium. And let me tell you this thing. The league is one of the best view leagues in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
One of the best view leagues. And the league is growing. And guess what? The government don't play a major role in the league.
So what happened to Ramsden Vision? He said 20. I remember when he said it.
I remember that the president said in his 5 years Guyana would make it to World Cup. I want to know which, it was the gold World Cup that I got on the current team with the guy Hart racing. Because it's the only Gold Cup we know of. I'm saying clearly that it's time the people understand that they're being fooled on many occasions. And it's time we understand that people can't come into Utah and dictate how you must act. You know, they destroy Mackenzie Sports Club. There's no facility that could do. They destroy YMCA ground, which we know that YMCA ground is not. It is laid out on the map as Spike Land.
Yeah.
That is part of Spike.
Yeah.
The ground in front of Mackenzie High School is Mackenzie High School ground. Then Denver that created that school gave that part to Retrieve ground is where the building down was sold.
Right.
So within in the 2000 early when the building down was sold, they make a transfer verbally with the Retrieve community that they now would use the big field.
Right.
And since the transform make a smaller Retrieve field, there's no development for that ground. And that ground became a sporting activity right now. It's bare lawlessness happening.
That's all event.
So there's no recreational for youth in the city. Here it is now. The minister is up in Linden after I did my life. And I feel great to know that he saw it and he acted it. The only thing I'm looking forward to now is when the work will be started and when it will be finished. If it's finished before September 1st, I will applaud it. But there's no need for him to come back because he won't be there after September.
Right.
So we want him to utilize his time here now and done it.
You can't finish it by September.
You can't finish it because it's school in the war they finish.
It can't be finished by September.
It's
impossible.
It's impossible. So I wanted them to know that we have a person that is fighting for them every day and they should embrace everyone. Put aside the little differences we got, but let's all join our hands.
You get one mission, Zico.
One mission.
One mission. And you from which one? Which party?
I can say
as a council.
PNC is who get me into things.
Right.
So I am.
Right, because the PNC council and town reference for this.
But for me, I as a man for justice and just to keep the government change and the new government going and doing that right thing should be done for communities. I do the same as we're doing now.
That's you.
That's me.
Because if you know this fellow,
what I benefit from sport,
yes.
I think it's unfair. Every other child after me can benefit.
Because I remember Zico as a we call youth man days. You travel playing basketball. I did the basketball part. You've traveled extensively in national team and stuff like that playing basketball. I told him last night, imagine Kokwani produced one of the best point guards in a long time in high school. I think he's in college in the US now. As a man who travels around and stuff like that, tell me about basketball as well. What's happening?
I think
I know Mackenzie Sports Cup coach. What are they doing this? The guys different on it now.
I think
so you have Retrieve Court.
Retrieve Court.
Who else we got?
No, and the war.
That's it?
The thing is that we are behind time and life in the whole when it comes to sports because the last national team I coached is in 2022. The equipment that we're using is not the equipment you're going to play when the actual tournament starts. So you can imagine you playing with a Chinese ball you buy from the Chinese.
Right.
Like training with. And when you go to the tournament, you're using a FIBA correct ball. So now the weight is different, the material making is different. So you're telling me now, teams who train with this ball got a disadvantage to you now because you know you got to feel the ball for 12-20 minutes before to actually understand it, and it's outdated. For me, I think that what we need to be done is that Chinese in the 50s built sports art for basketball. Basketball never enjoyed playing in that facility. Every other facility enjoyed it. If you go to tonight, they got futsal playing. And they got the one Guyana basketball cup playing almost 9 months ago. And why the dates keep shifting is because the football takes precedence over basketball. When an arena built for basketball. And then in the 80s we go and build Gymnasium. Gymnasium now can't even be used for basketball. It's taken over by table tennis, hockey, cricket. So they tell you clearly, they don't want a song ratio. But the dominant players that play the sport are black people. And we're being deprived. I remember a year one of the guys controlling sports had to almost pull his gun on him. Because a national team training and there's one guy doing taekwondo or jujitsu, thing is meditating, and we gotta wait for you to do that for 1 hour and a half before the national team take the course.
The national team?
Yeah. And we can't even make noise. So when I get vexed and I start saying we got to play bouncy ball, he came out. I said, no, it's one thing to do. I didn't end my life or allow me to do it. Right. So this is extreme. It's rich in this country. So we're in a situation where that despite a child going to college, he's behind by 10,000 years.
Yes, yeah.
Because the apparatus that you got to train with, the coaching manual at the college, well, you know that. When you go to college, they give you a book.
Correct.
And you got to read it. They know 6 o'clock you got to get up and head to the gym. Everything the book tells you, nobody got to tell you no more.
No.
So if we don't teach our kids that now, when they get an opportunity to go to college, they're behind time. And that's why some of them only go to college to get a better life and get started to live in America.
They can't compete internationally.
Exactly. Now they're building an indoor facility at Lenora.
Yeah. Lenora.
Lenora don't produce no basketball player. Lenora don't produce no athlete.
This is a joke.
Here it is, we got a facility like Retrieve Hardcore. Yeah. Where you can shed it. We got a victory by you Royals that Mr. Todd was going with 2 all we walk the streets together. Yeah. Pass through and go to the back and get them trying playing for a little piece of court that you paint over. And the area that's big enough that you could shed.
Yeah.
You walking past it because why? If you empower me financially, could you oppress me?
No.
Exactly. If you give me materials to coach people, could you oppress me? Exactly. So it means now I gotta keep coming to you and beg another kind.
No.
And I'm not being boastful, but for 35 years I was successful single-handedly with some good friends who maintain my summer program every year. And I don't go to no major people and ask for nothing. If someone is doing something just in the community, there's no need for that person to do it. And if you're the just minister, there's no need to me to call you and tell you, come and give me that. What equipment the minister ever give you? If you go in Gymnasium now, there are basketball uprights sitting under the pavilion. And Valley 1-1, Ward 1-1, Retrieve 1, that's since 1978. When Dunstone Barrow built that court play. Force, Time and Geister play 1978. That upright still there what we use it today. We ain't got none, but you got in Buxton, you got in Pleasant, you got in BV, you got all over. That you could change the concept of those people's minds. But Linden is different.
So therefore, putting it in real hardcore manner, in reference to sports, you see it as discrimination in reference to how we need people.
Exactly.
Now, we can't see anything else. I mean, you me, we play sports together and stuff, so you call it this.
When I speak,
it has to be discrimination.
When I speak from knowledge.
Yeah.
And I being boastful again. I play every sport at Mackenzie Sports.
Yeah, I remember.
When you go in at 3 o'clock?
Yeah, touch everything.
People don't know that they had a boxing gym big like this Crescent Marley to the corner of the center of this area.
Right.
A boxing gym. Even guy used to go and show with Ashton Angel was one of the coaches there. A boxing gym. So every single thing I had the opportunity to participate. When Dover from Kokwani come for the high jump practice, Clayman Bob, Roger Harper, all those guys, when the finish and get tired, you're going to try to do whatever.
Yeah.
You're supposed to want a multi-different sport you're playing.
In the culture sports.
Exactly. Now you want the youth to come out of the streets and say you're going the own way. Where is them to be recreational? Now you put up lights. Into schools and you can't put on the lights.
I can't put on the lights.
Well, guess what? In Trinidad, in Barbados, the same lights put up. But the CDCs in those areas are responsible for turning it on.
Right.
And the township pay the light bill.
Correct.
But for the light turners, almost 500,000 have to pay to the government. That's why the stadium don't be run by nobody.
Almost 500,000 for the light?
Exactly. That's why nobody don't use the stadium. That's why the stadium don't rent or nothing. Remember the stadium is a rent out for us?
I remember, yeah.
Why they build the tarmac outside?
Nobody going inside.
Nobody can go inside for renting. Who pay $500,000?
This is criminal, man. Think of me because I don't know what they're talking about.
So now you're looking at the light there and showing it on and bluffing people?
Right.
It don't make sense. It's your duty to build stadiums, build recreational facilities for people. It's
Where's our
your
money
job.
getting it though?
It's free money. It's not a gift you gave me. I live in my child. I buy a new brown boot for you and I go home and I tell you what, I buy a boot for my child. Then my duty, you building roads that failing.
I'm boasting about
You're
it.
boasting. You're building schools. And someone to me before I go. Show me anything that the PvP done that is finished in this community.
Standard, not just no.
Last year, going down the turn to go by Lane Mine office. Remember the little hill?
Yeah.
They tried breaking it to build fresh roads.
I think that.
And when they meet that, they reach 2 feet of solid concrete on the turn.
Yeah.
They bring all material
Yeah,
to break it.
can't break
And we didn't have scientists, we didn't have engineers. There's some illiterate men like me build that. And all the roads that Burnham built is stand up today. And we used to bring laterite from Trinidad to build our roads. Can you imagine that?
Solid.
It didn't come from nowhere, so we had an asphalt plant.
Yeah.
All the asphalt came to this country to do roads in this country came from Trinidad. And all of those roads in those schemes go into Festival City and see concrete road born on here. Still standing. Top work. Still standing. The scheme houses are born on here. Still standing. And the house you building for low income people, it's already shaking and falling. It tells you clearly that is hypocrisy and this foolishness of telling people that you're willing to. And I can keep speaking despite of wherever justice is just. And it's time the people go. 5 years is enough doing nothing. No, they destroy multilateral schools.
Yeah.
Why do that? Why do that? Take off the whole, because guess what? The blacks who build multi-school, you know blacks in this country can't stand like that. None. So everything that the great Linden Farb Samson was built, their intent to destroy. Because we know we got the third eye. And we know we talk about the third eye, where is it?
Right.
We see further than you see it. And then we fourth and fifth generation taught us.
Because even when we go back to the same GRA turn as we call it, the cost unit, the drainage on this thing is so complicated. I told him it's got different. I said, listen, if you touch this drainage, you'll flood all these areas.
But that's what I know.
Like it happen in these places afterwards.
Opposite Lyle, they had a 3 feet gutter.
Correct.
That the water descending from the hill is come down, hit trade school, into the gutter to the creek.
Yeah.
They now come with some big project and decide now they're going to lift the gutter to 1.5 foot, thinking that it will change.
Right.
Where about me now?
Flood all the way.
It's a serious kind of suit, 1 minute to rain. So it tells me clearly, one, I don't be disrespectful to the engineers, but somewhere along the line, the engineers of this country are very comfortable. One, they're not being paid properly.
True.
So you're going to always want it to flex to get something. I'm not saying they take right. But in my opinion, how could you accept something like that?
Yeah.
When the project documents tell you clearly, you can't destroy what great men built. One break the pyramid.
You can't do that.
You can't break
And
it.
they can't rebuild it.
You can't rebuild it neither. And we didn't have nothing. But how to build with no shadow? It's a wonder, wisdom is an amazing thing. So bro, you continue good work.
Man, I appreciate
keep on
it.
a journey.
Right. And viewers, you see that? Two different political groups sitting here, but with one vision,
One vision. This is about.
Yeah, and I got to get better and different.
Got together.
Bottom line.
And I like your word.
6 people holding up, man.
People movement.
That's it. Zico, brother, tough love, man. Bless. Our viewers, I had a talk with the great, the one and only, man. You can't find another Zico in this world. Right? Yeah.